Hi everyone, this is Emily with Moms with Cameras, and I am so excited to share with all of you about our online photography workshop, The Mother of All Mentoring. I want to start by telling you my story. Years ago, I was laying in bed with my husband and I was sobbing, and I'm talking just tears streaming down my face onto the pillow, wet, sad, choky sobbing. And my husband was asking me what was wrong, and it was that I didn't have any clients. I felt like a big failure. I had been to all of these workshops and conventions and listened to online webinars and read all these books. And everywhere that I was turning, I had all of this information from these photographers saying that they had amazing clients, and they had these amazing studios, and they had amazing sales, and everything was just so amazing. And I was thinking, that sounds wonderful, that sounds so inspiring, and it sounds so out of my reach. I didn't have their big studios, I didn't have their big budgets, I didn't have their big staff, and so I just felt like everything that I was learning was awesome, but not really applicable to where I was at that time. Now, years later, I have a thriving photography studio, and I also have this blog where I share with all of you about things that I did along the way to get there. When I started receiving requests to do education, I really wanted to make sure that whatever I taught was something that could be implemented right away. So as I developed the Mother of All Mentoring, I wanted to make sure that anything that I taught was something you could do from where you stand right this moment. You don't have to have a big budget to implement what you learn. You don't have to have a staff of 12. You don't have to have a big studio. You don't even have to have a studio at all. I'm going to go through and teach you strategies and techniques that you can use right away that you'll see big results from in your business. In this mentoring program, you're going to learn several things. You're going to learn to take control of your camera. So if you are photographing on a programmed mode, or when you're shooting you feel like every time you turn around stuff looks different from what you thought, we're going to teach you how to learn the fundamental basics of exposure and posing and composition so that you can begin to photograph manually and start seeing more and more consistent results. You're going to learn how to ensure that your business is set up legally. You don't want to get really big and be booming along to be slapped with a big fine or worse later down the road. So you're going to learn the things that most places require as far as being set up legally, and also who to turn to find out that for your area you really have all of your bases covered. You're going to learn how to make sure that you're perceived professionally even without a studio. I remember myself thinking that my lack of studio would mean that clients wouldn't take me seriously, and I hear that concern over and over again from other photographers. I am going to teach you marketing strategies that you can use to get the right clients right away. And again, these aren't strategies that are going to cost a ton of money to implement. They are things that are either low cost or actually have no cost that you can use right away to start bringing in new qualified clients. I'm going to teach you to use your pricing strategically and also to ensure that it is profitable. Far too often I look over other photographers' product guides or their price lists, and I realize that they are actually losing money with what they're charging. So they haven't taken into consideration all of their costs, all of their expenses. So at the end of the day, they're actually walking away with negative income, which is a shame because they're working so very hard. So I'm going to teach you how to make sure that when you are pricing your products or you are pricing your files, that no matter what, you are walking away making a good living, that you are profitable, and that you are also using your pricing strategically. So you are using it in a way to ensure that your buyers are purchasing the types of products that you want, so that they're working with you at the times of day that you want. So you can use that pricing to actually influence your buyer behavior as well. I'm going to teach you sales strategies that yield 4-digit orders, and this is one of my favorite things. For so many times that I have mentored photographers and heard them say, I really just want a $500 sale, or I really just want a $750 sale. I love it when then we turn around and it is a $1,000 sale, a $1,500 sale, $2,000. I've had previous mentoring clients come back and tell me they've had $5,000 sales. So those are the types of things that I am wanting to do for you. I'm going to teach you the strategies and techniques that I use in my studio day in and day out that yield those 4-digit orders every time. I am going to teach you a smooth workflow process. So with your image capture through sending it on to the lab, how to make sure that you're working in an organized manner, how to make sure that you're working consistently so your work looks the same way every time. So we're going to teach you a smooth workflow process. And then I'm also going to teach you amazing client service techniques because those are so important. That's what keeps your clients coming back to you, and it's also what generates referrals. So they tell their friends how amazing working with you was, so that that person turns around and becomes your client too. Each week in this program, you're going to receive a approximately 90-minute video, and you're also going to receive a PDF with action steps you need to take. So it's not just going to be me talking to you. I'm going to also tell you this week, this is what you need to do in order to move that studio forward. You're also going to receive separately a bundle of in-house forms and templates that you can use in your own studio. Putting this program together, it was important to me that it be convenient and easy to use. I know a lot of Moms with Cameras followers are obviously moms. You have very busy schedules, you have children that you are working around, and so I wanted to make sure that this is something you could do from the comfort of your own home. You don't have to worry about arranging travel or anything like that. And you can also do it on your own time. So if that happens to be 11:30 at night when you finally get to sit down and listen and take some time, you're able to do that. I also wanted to make sure that this program was as affordable as possible. I remember seeing a lot of amazing educational opportunities that I really wanted to do, and they were simply out of my reach because I had just started my business. I had no income yet. So spending, $1,500 or $2,000 on a workshop, as awesome as it was simply out of my reach. I couldn't do it. So I wanted to make sure that we have an affordable price. It is only $379 to take this 4-week course, and there are no additional fees to it. So you don't have to worry about travel fees or hotel fees or anything like that. So the price is $379. It's an incredible value for all of the education, and I know that you will wind up earning that money and much, much more on the back end after taking this. For those who would really like a little bit of extra hand-holding, or really a lot of extra hand-holding, I have created premium participation. It is limited to just 10 participants, and it includes all of the components of regular participation, plus email support, a 60-minute one-on-one phone consultation with me after you take the workshop. So if you have any unanswered questions, you have anything you feel like you need extra help with, we will tackle that during your phone consultation. You will also receive a portfolio review, so you can send me images and I can look through and provide a critique and constructive criticism, and also material reviews. So looking at once you put together your promotional materials, or you put together your product guide, or any of those pieces that you're going to be giving to your clients, I will look at those with you and we'll talk about what you can do to make them stronger and how you can really create the most impact from the parts of it that are strong. You are also going to receive Moms with Cameras Branding Basics Kit, so that comes with the premium participation, and it is already a put together cohesive set of materials that includes things like a gift certificate, a brochure, your letterhead, your business card, so all of those kinds of pieces that you need for having a cohesive studio brand. It is all fully editable, fully customizable, completely layered PSDs. So you can change colors, you can change textures, you can change font. All of that is customizable so that it really looks like you. It winds up being just like your studio. Premium participation also comes with our Pretty and Profitable templates. This is a set of some of the most popular templates that I use in my own studio. They're for wall pieces, but they also work wonderfully for things like holiday cards, for brochure design, all of that kind of material. These layouts can be used on those. They're very flexible. Again, they are also fully customizable, fully layered PSDs. You can change them around and make them suit your needs. Premium participation also comes with our referral program kit, and this is a great program. This is how in my studio I ask my current clients, the ones that I love, to refer their friends, and I give them both an incentive for doing so. So this program makes it very easy to put that in place. It is completely ready to go. You literally drop in your images, change colors and fonts, and you're set to go. Premium participation is a very custom experience, and in order to make sure that it stays custom and it stays high touch, it is limited to only 10 participants per term. It is $6.99 and it's an awesome value when you add up the price of the standard participation plus all of the products and the consultation separately. The $6.99 is an awesome deal. When you look at standard participation, it is only $3.79, so it is a wonderful option for people who are maybe on a bit of a tighter budget. It is limited to 50 participants, so we do still limit the class size. I want to make sure it is manageable, and it is an incredible amount of education for a great price. All you need to do is choose which level of commitment and which level is best for your budget, and you can register at www.moms-with-cameras.com, and you'll just click on mentoring and it'll take you to this online photography workshop. If you have any questions, please feel free to send an email to emily@emilypotts.com. I look forward to working with so many of you and helping you achieve that studio you've always dreamed of. Have a great day, and thanks so much for listening. Bye.